I am Robert Rowland Smith. I'm a philosopher and an author, and I'm also a practitioner of something known as systemic constellations, which is an interactive practice for uncovering hidden dynamics, or as it says on the deck of cards, untangling hidden issues. And that was the inspiration behind this deck. The idea is that the deck is split into two suits. There are tangled red cards and there are untangled green cards. And they're to help you rethink your relationships, essentially. So the first step is to think about a relationship that maybe isn't going as well as you'd like it to be going. And by the way, it doesn't have to be a relationship with a person. It could be a relationship with your job, for example, or your career more generally, or even where to live, or your health, or your money, and so on. So it can be a relationship with a person or a thing. That's the first step. Just think about what that relationship is. When you've done that, you're then invited to choose up to 3 of the red tangled cards. You turn them over and you read the sentence that's on that card, because that's how the deck operates, essentially, is a series of very simple sentences. So I'll give you an example. You might turn over a red card that says, as the first one does, "I would rather judge you than love you." And the point of the red cards, like that one, is to name something that may not be very pleasant to name, maybe a bit uncomfortable, maybe a bit awkward, but nevertheless perhaps identifies an underlying dynamic or attitude in that relationship. And you can pick up to 3 of those red cards. Then you pick up to 3 of the green cards. These are ones with the untangled line on the back. And they again give you a sentence. And the sentence might be something like, "Now I'm ready to see you." So the green sentences are a bit more healing. They're a bit more about acknowledging or reconciliation and rapprochement, a bit more positive, where the red cards are a bit more negative. So then you have up to 3 green cards before you after you pick the up to 3 red cards in front of you. And then I guess you just use them to reflect on the relationship itself. You know, how true are these cards to what's going on? Do they name something in the hidden dynamic in that relationship? Do they say things which are true but perhaps you'd rather not admit? Perhaps they even surprise you a little bit. Perhaps in some cases they might get you to rethink the relationship altogether. But that's the idea of this deck: simple truths, untangle hidden issues, and I hope you enjoy using it.